I know I look how I feel rough. I look a fool, but we're gonna get through this video the best way we can, okay? So, all right, you guys, it's be your boy Scotty, and this is my rant, and we're gonna talk about the criticism that Dwayne Wade has received over the last week and a half, I guess. So, for the last, I think the last year maybe, Dwayne Wade and his son has been, parading around. It's pretty clear that Dwayne Wade's son is gay. He wears nails. He does a lot of feminine things. And the people have a lot to say about Dwayne Wade's parenting and what he's doing with his son. Now, I've never really spoken on this topic because I really don't like talking about what other people do with their kids because number one, I'm nobody's parent and never will be anybody's parent. Don't aspire to be anybody's parent. That's number one. But what I have a problem with is this. It doesn't matter what the fuck you guys think about what he's doing with his son, how he's handling the situation with his son. The fact of the matter is that's his fucking son. And I find it very admirable that he's accepting his son for who the fuck he is. Some of you guys act like he should disown his son because his son is the way that he is. Like, and a lot of you guys that's doing it are fucking parents yourself. So yes, okay. If you had a son and you didn't approve of him wearing the shit that Dwayne's son wearing, or approve of him portraying himself the way his son portraying himself, that's fine because at the end of the day, that's your child. So therefore, however you decide to deal with your child, it's your business. Am I wrong here? However you decide to deal with your child, it's your business. So you cannot tell anybody how to deal with their fucking child. I feel like people are doing way too much. I mean, it's like they would feel so much better if he would just throw his son to the wolves and not fuck with his son no more. I don't think that that would be right because if he did that, then he would definitely be looked at as a bad person if he did that. And then, people were like, well, any normal parent would never let their child do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Or, I've been in debates with people on Facebook, including some of my own family members, and they were talking about the biblical standpoint and all of that. And my thing about it is people love to use that Bible thing as a way to um soften the blow with them disagreeing with people's lifestyles. You know what I mean? My thing about disagreeing with my lifestyle is this. It's not up to you to agree or disagree with who the fuck I decide to bring into my bedroom. It's not your business who I decide to let climb my back. It is not your business to agree or disagree on whose back I may decide to climb on. It's nobody's fucking business. Like when people say I don't agree with you being gay. Okay, I don't agree with you fucking a married man, but what the fuck does that have to do with me? It's your pussy, your life. So I'm sure you don't give a fuck about me agreeing or disagreeing. So you can keep your opinion to yourself. I don't understand why people be saying I don't agree with your lifestyle. It's not for you to agree. Cause at the end of the day, you can agree or disagree. My dick is still gonna stand up for a man and not a bitch. Okay? And that's just what it is. So when people be saying that whole I disagree with your lifestyle, I be like, I don't give a fuck if you agree or not. I didn't ask for an agreement for you to sign, bitch. I'm just letting you know what it is. You ain't got to like what I do. Just respect me. That's it. I don't need for like all this stuff about people and all that stuff. Like we need, when people say you're forcing, it's a gay agenda, you're forcing your sexuality down on me and everything like that. I'm not forcing down anything on you. I don't give a fuck about you. I'm living for me. Fucking a man makes me happy, and that's just what it is. So if you don't like it, that's your business. I don't have time for that shit. Like, I don't like people really believe that what they agree with really matters. It's my life. It's my dick, and whoever my dick decides to respond to, that's what I'm fucking. Okay? And that's just what it is. So with that being said, I commend Dwayne Wade for what he's doing. Now, here's my opinion on it. Would I be fond of my 12 or 13-year-old son wearing girl clothes or anything like that? I personally wouldn't. Not because I would be ashamed, not because I would want to disown him. It's just about the way kids are. Kids are fucking cruel, and a back and a blowback that he would get for being just who the fuck he is. I have been someone who grew up at a time where being gay was taboo. I never said I was gay until I was 19 years old. But the fact that people thought I was gay was enough. And that's why I suffered a lot of childhood trauma, because people thought I was gay. I never said I was gay till I was 19. But people assumed it, and they railroaded me on that. So, you know, it's one thing to be gay, but it's another thing to express yourself in a different way. And with kids being so fucking cruel in the way the suicide rate is, I wouldn't necessarily want my child to do that. I wouldn't give a fuck about his sexuality, but as far as doing that, you know, it's just like, for me, kids are so fucking cruel. So I wouldn't want him to be bullied for doing it. It's bad enough he would possibly be bullied just for being gay, but when he express, and you know, when you amplify it by expressing yourself in a certain type of way, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But at the same time, that's just my philosophy. I wouldn't want his son to be bullied by that. However, if that's what he wants, if that's what he accepts, all hail to Dwayne Wade. Most men would not accept their son doing that. They would not. They would not want their son doing that. It's not the ideal thing for a son to do what his son is doing. So my thing is, I applaud him for accepting his son the way he fucking is, as a dad should, okay? And if he don't give a fuck, why should we give a fuck? If he's fine with the way his son is, why are we judging? It's not our fucking child. We're not his parents. So what we would do really don't fucking matter. And then when he posts the picture on social media, people say, well, he posted it so he wanted an opinion. When you post some, you open it up yourself to this and that. People love to tell you what you opening yourself up to. A couple of videos ago, this ain't even got nothing to do with the topic at hand. A couple of videos ago, a guy commented on my video, and he said, I like your personality, I like your style, I think that you're handsome, but please consider some dental work. I took offense to what he said. And the only reason why I took offense to what he said is because I keep, the ongoing thing is my fucked up grill. It's already an insecurity of mine, and that's the first thing the trolls go for when they comment up under my shit. So I took offense to it. And maybe he didn't mean anything about what he said, but I took offense to it because when people talk about my grill, it's only to be negative. So that's why I took offense to it. And everybody want to say, well, you putting yourself out there, so you have to be open up to criticism. No, what the fuck I can do is be human. I already know what I was getting myself into when I first did that. And I know that criticism is going to come and negativity is also going to come. But at the end of the day, bitch, I am human. And you can't tell me how the fuck I can react to anything. Okay? That's how I feel about that. So with that being said, this is one of my rants for today, and I'm out of here. Till the next rant, peace.